Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here once again for another episode of Inside SKoop with my man, the masterpiece, the one with the biggest guns in the room, Chris Masters. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm all right, man. How you doing?
It's good. It's good, man. I'm doing well. All right, so this week we're going to talk about the 2011 Royal Rumble. You was also in that match. Um, let's start off with this. Out of all the pay-per-views, especially the big four pay-per-views, you know, you have the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. Which one as a fan is your personal favorite?
I mean, it's difficult. I think most fans, including myself, you love the elements of the Royal Rumble because it's pretty exciting, right? You get a new guy coming in every couple minutes, but we do recognize WrestleMania is the Super Bowl. It's the finals. It's the biggest event there possibly is. It's really what kind of solidifies you in the business. So I don't know. I'd have to pick one of those. I mean, I guess. I guess I'd have to say Survivor Series I probably liked the least, but I trust me, I still loved a lot of Survivor Series. But the idea of the four-man tags isn't as exciting as the Rumble or even just the big matches you get at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and I agree, especially when it comes to Royal Rumble because it's the element of surprise. You know, you have the countdown every time, every time someone gets in there. What are your thoughts on this time? It was with no fans and things like that. Is just kind of misses that element. What are your thoughts on it not having any fans this year?
Yeah, that's the only heartbreaker. You really like to see. The fan reactions, especially when you have, like Edge last year, for
Yep.
instance, when you have somebody returning and to hear the reaction from the crowd, because wrestling fans, as we both know, are some of the most passionate people about what they love that I have ever seen in my life. And I know, because I was all the way up until I became a wrestler. So, I think, we're definitely, every single sport is going through it, though. I'm watching the Lakers right here on my other monitor. They're playing Detroit with no fans. And, we've just come to see how important it is to hear those live reactions and hear even when they're booing, you know what I mean? Like just
Yeah.
the either approval or disapproval of everything they see and the reactions. But yeah, specifically for Rumble, man, because there's always something cool that happens or surprises and all that.
Yeah, I agree. It's just, I love it when wrestlers still have the passion for the business. I remember there was a story where Ed shared that when he went against The Undertaker, his arms actually got numb because he was actually so excited walking down the aisle. Have you had any moment like that as far as just like when you can remember, like, I was so excited about wrestling that I just kind of lost it? It's kind of lost in the
Oh
moment.
yeah, man. I mean, all the time. I wrestled a ton of tag matches with Shawn and Ric Flair all over the world from that whole time I wrestled Shawn on pay-per-view to well throughout the year. I mean, we were working tag matches, and I can remember many occasions, man, seeing, being on the outside of the ring because I had made the first entrance with, whoever my teammate was, and then just watching Ric Flair get in the ring with his robe, his sparkly robe, and being like, oh my gosh. And then just knowing, because we all grew up watching these guys. And then, on top of it, he's teaming with Shawn Michaels, who, as many people already know, was my personal favorite wrestler. I mean, he was like, just just such an inspiration to me. So, it was definitely like a kind of pinch yourself moment, or sometimes you're just like, oh wow, I can't believe you just can't believe that you went from, watching these guys, obsessing about these guys to all of a sudden they're your peers.
Yeah.
And it's an odd thing, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you kind of see it as the generations go on. Like I meet a lot of 20-year-olds now on the independent scenes and various shows. And I'm not saying that they idolized me. I'm just saying they grew up, they were 10 years old when I was on WWE television.
Mm-hmm.
And so for them, that's a different kind of, when they meet me, it's something, it's a weird thing like that, where it's like, oh my
Yeah.
God, I was watching you at the peak of my fandom.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.